came across a couple of videos where the person who was making the video was giving rules for freeforming, that, defining who was a freeformer versus who wasn't. And I have to tell you that right after I saw the video, I realized that I just did not like the label freeform. I think that for me, it's not an identity that I necessarily go towards. It's just a way of life. I don't really need to label it. It's just, there are other things in my life that I really will fight vehemently if anyone uses it in a way that I don't believe that that's definition. I felt it was important enough to come and de-label my videos and not call them freeform. So if you look through all my videos, you'll see that I'm not using ever the label freeform. And the reason that I had such a strong reaction to stopping using that word was because I just really disliked the way that the person was talking about freeforming and how, categorizing, okay, if you do this, then you're not freeforming. If you do this, then you're not freeforming. Freeforming as if, and it just the word, I don't remember when was the first time I heard someone using the word term freeform, but I don't remember it having such a rigid definition. I mean, I play around with my hair a lot, and I don't twist it, but my hands are constantly in my hair, pulling this hair from here, putting it to this side. Maybe someone would say that I'm not freeforming, and I don't care. I don't even need the label. I just know that the way that I'm living is the way that I need to live. The freedom that I have with my hair is important to me. And so I kind of tagged onto the term freeform for a while. And we all have different types of hair. We have different types of hair textures. We have different lengths. We live in different temperate zones, where someone who lives in a humid zone might have a different experience from someone who lives in a drier zone, even if they have similar textures of hair. I mean, we're all different. And even when I hear people saying that to moisturize your hair, you only need water, that works for some people. Some types of hair only need water to moisturize. That's not the truth for everyone. I'm one of them. I've tried, my hair can be wet, sure. But once it dries, what happens? I'm not going to call myself a freeformer necessarily, like that specific label, but I am a freedom liver. How about that? I'm also learning through this process. When I go back and watch my videos, I cringe every time I hear myself making a judgment. I remember in my first video, I made a judgment that my hair doesn't go like, it doesn't do dry like people who twist their hair does, and I have come to understand that is not necessarily the case. Even my hair sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, what I put in it, what the weather's like, it does its dry spell as well. So, I think that it's good to constantly learn and constantly adjust. I don't know, I'm just going through the phase. Every time I try something, to me, it doesn't look good. I don't know if my hair length has changed between styles, and so when I go back and try the style, it doesn't work anymore. So today I'm coming with you with this style, which is a nothing style. It's very great. It's very versatile. You can be like this, and then you can be like this, and then you can do this, and then you can do that. It's very versatile. One of my favorites, I have to say. I did put henna in it the other day to see if it made any difference, but it was really messy. I have to say, it was very messy, and I don't really see any change from all that work that I did in terms of leaving the mud in my hair and putting a bag over my head and waiting some time. I don't see a change. I don't know if you do, but I don't see it. But okay, well, that's all I had. Bye.